Welcome to Geek Speak Live.
Hello and welcome to Geek Speak Live. I'm your host Todd Bailey. Joining me tonight, my co-hostess with the mostest.
Wake Up's on the pots and pans. Thank you very much for tuning in once again. Geek Speak Live, time to turn up the volume on your devices and down your expectations.
It's been a few weeks. Now, originally, confess up to the folks at home, Ginge. What actually stopped us podcasting for a couple of weeks?
This thing here, this big black box here, stopped working.
Your brand new computer.
It's brand new. I
shat itself.
I spent a shitload on it.
Yep.
All of a sudden, I'm typing, setting up the next show. All of a sudden, I couldn't hit A. I couldn't hit C.
Yep.
I couldn't hit the full stop.
And you gave me a dirty look. You've told me this. And I went, were you being ham-fisted again? You're like, I was not being ham-fisted. I was touching it delicately, like a lady.
I do. I treat technical equipment like a lady. You have to caress it. You have
Stroke
to be
it.
really smooth with it.
You
got
pat
to
it
be
and love
really
it and call it
gentle.
George.
Really gentle. Reassure it.
And it's taken that fucking long for them
Yes.
to fix your computer and get it back to us.
Yes.
So that's what I know. You put up a thing about your Rocketeer broke, and people genuinely went, "Is Ginge really upset about his Rocketeer? Is that why you guys?" I'm like, no.
Which wasn't technically a lie, because a couple years ago my Rocketeer actually took a dive off my cabinet.
Yes.
And broke, and I had to super glue it all together. And
those tears are still soaked.
They are
all over it.
Yes. It still hurts to talk about sometimes. Yeah.
Ah, you poor bugger. Hello to Laura, who said
Hey.
hi.
Thanks for coming back after all these weeks.
Paul put a picture of marshmallows before.
Yes.
The Ghostbuster marshmallows.
The new Ghostbusters labelled
My wife
marshmallows?
spotted them the other week, but we're not having a campfire anytime. So in a couple of weeks we will be, but
Yep.
we might get some and toast them on the campfire.
Cool.
Then.
Cool.
Yeah. Did you do the old marshmallows on the fire thing?
The incredibly hot girlfriend has actually bought them for hot chocolate for a holiday.
But do you do the?
I remember going camping as a kid. And
you haven't done it as an adult?
No, not as an adult.
We did it a few weeks ago, actually, and I'm not a marshmallow kind of guy. So my wife was toasting.
Really?
What?
Some people would beg to differ.
I meant eating marshmallows.
Oh, okay.
I'm not I'm actually more a savoury guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to toast bread and then put garlic butter on it at a fireside, like, I don't know what that was. Anyway, we were toasting and we had a fire pit in Brizzy the other week, and the wife was doing them, and I toasted a couple, but I'm very much stick them in and like, oh, yep, crisp, and she's like, no, you do it slowly, you do it this way. I'm like, I haven't got time for that shit.
I remember my brother, when he used to do it, used to stick it in there until there was a charcoal carbon crust around it.
That's how mine came out.
And then it'd squeeze it, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He'd actually set it on fire and then blow it out and then eat it. And you're like, whoa, what?
It's not for me. I don't do the marshmallows. Kent said, g'day guys. Hello, Kent.
Hey, dude.
Scott said, it's a tragic day when a man breaks a figurine.
Yes.
And they're done. They did.
Yes.
It's very sad. When any collectible breaks. And
Yes.
you're just like, fuck. We've got some cool stuff. I've got some really cool things that we're about to put in the shop.
Oh.
Okay? I'm sizzling it now. One of them was by a local creator.
I thought you were sizzling it. Are you not going to show it, or are you just going to talk about it?
I'll do a quick flash.
Okay.
I'll do a flash onto the screen. Look at this,
what's that?
That's all you're getting at the moment.
Hello.
It's something by a really cool bunch of guys called Black Dog 3D Printing.
Cool.
Jonathan from Black Dog. I know he's tuning in tonight. We're going to give a little shout out.
Hey, man.
We're going to show some cool stuff very soon. These will be in store in Kaboom. Won't be available on our online store. They'll be available in store only. We actually just had a guy pop in to pick up a parcel.
Yes.
Before the show, he spotted me and went, "What are those?" I'm like, and I showed him. He's like, "I want a set of 6 for my D&D table at home." That he's actually got a whole room.
So they haven't actually gone on sale in the shop yet.
No, only got dropped off this afternoon. I told John. He goes, "Here I am. Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, man.
Thanks for tuning in."
Good news.
Yeah.
We've sold 6.
Yeah, I've got a pre-order for 6 already, Jonathan. But yeah, so Dave, who popped in before, he's like, I've got a D&D table at home that he's finishing off. He said, I want every player to have a different one of these. We'll talk about it more on the show soon. I've also got a cool brand new thing Funko Pops are doing. I'll quickly blitz that up there.
It's
Look at that.
Spider-Man centric. It's designed tonight with the
Superman.
Sorry,
Spider-Man
I turned dyslexic all of a sudden.
Ginge has lost the ability to talk geek.
Yes. It's been what, a couple of weeks, and I've lost my shit.
You lost your mojo.
Oh my god.
Anyway, big things to talk about. We've been away for weeks.
We have.
Got to have a chat. First things first, have you seen Loki? First
No,
episode yet?
I've not seen Loki.
We
I heard that you saw it, and I'm like, no, I want you to tell me all about it on the show, and then I'll go watch it.
Watched it last night. First episode is out. Typical Disney, they're going to do episode a week.
Yep.
But they dropped it on a Wednesday night instead of the traditional Friday.
Yes, I hear he's been a bit naughty and he's letting his episodes come a bit early.
We couldn't watch it on Wednesday night because we were watching that horrible monstrosity called State of Origin Game 1. Which was absolute shite. But anyway,
We'll give that a miss.
give that a miss. Look, honestly, I enjoyed the episode. I've had a few people comment and say didn't like it, hated it, blah blah blah. I'm
Yep.
like, really? Like, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not a diehard Marvel guy, so I don't get a lot of the intricacies of some of these, like the organisation. So the TVA, the Timeline Variant Authority, right?
Okay.
And that is this mob who capture Loki, and their job is to keep the timeline flowing.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I have no idea who they were. I asked one of my Marvel diehard guys today when he was in. I was like, "Explain this to me." He goes, "Oh, they popped up in Fantastic Four."
Oh.
So if you read a lot of Fantastic Four, you'll know who the TVA are. And I'm like, interesting. So they've got Loki. There's little appearances, obviously flashbacks to the Avengers where they've cut the scenes in so well. They've used the original footage and just put these things back in between.
That's cool.
And you do see, like, they actually replay parts of his life.
Oh, okay.
That's where the DB Cooper thing comes from. It was a joke between him and Thor on a bet, and that's where the whole DB Cooper.
Oh,
anyone who knows who
Yeah.
DB Cooper is, you'll see it in the show, and you're like, that's pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
But yeah, so they get hold of Loki, and then you're like, where's this going? It's very quirky. The set design, the costuming. It's a mix of kind of 70s tech meets new age kind of design, and I actually like it. I thought it was pretty funky.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a few comments already in store. I've had a few people message me, and they're like, "Nah, I'm not hooked. I'm going to wait
for them.
They're going to give another couple of episodes before they really commit." So we'll see what happens. But yeah, me and the lovely lady wife sat there, watched it last night, got to the end of it, and went, enjoyed that.
Okay. Then.
And she enjoyed it more probably because of Tom Hiddleston.
No.
He's a handsome devil.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him play Bond. Anyway, in the comments, would you love to see Tom Hiddleston as the new Bond? I would.
Talking Bond, I went back and rewatched Skyfall this week because I could have sworn that I had never watched it.
And I could swear you've been to the movie premiere with me.
I'm pretty sure we went and watched it at the cinema.
We did.
Because I was watching going, this is boring as shit. And then it got to the helicopter crashing into the manor. And I went, I remember this.
The way he rigs the manor up with all the traps and stuff
I remember a 10-year-old kid doing that in Home Alone as well.
You was a grown-up version of Home Alone. Only it was Bond.
Yeah. Well, he's got the same haircut.
I haven't watched. What was the last one?
Spectre?
I haven't watched Spectre again since we saw it at the cinema.
Did we see it in the cinema?
I'm fucking sure you came in with that one too.
I'm getting...
Is that Christoph Waltz as the bad guy?
Yeah. But wasn't he...
Blofeld.
But wasn't he in Quantum of Solace? I don't know. Comment below.
No, I don't think so.
I'm getting confused with and it's been so long since...
You got dementia.
I think so. And it's probably because it's been so long that they've been teasing this latest one.
That's why you don't remember coming to Super 8 with me.
Oh. I saw Super 8 with you?
You fucking
No,
did.
I didn't.
This is an argument we're going to have to
I can't believe this.
Denny said, yes, Tom H for Bond. 2 thumbs up to that, Denny. I totally agree. Laura said, Tom is an incredible actor. Such emotion in the first I'm assuming you meant emotion, Laura, in the first episode. He's amazing. And I tell you what, Owen Wilson...
Yeah?
Mate, it's not your typical Owen Wilson role.
I saw an interview with him saying that old Tom Hiddleston sort of took him aside for a couple of days and said, righto, I'll let you know about what, the Marvel Universe is about and who these people are and who this is and how the timeline works.
I think it reflects really well. That's it. We're in. We're going to keep watching it.
Okay, cool.
Now, what I haven't watched, my parents-in-law they've already watched the first episode last night, is Sweet Tooth. It's out on Netflix. It's based on the graphic novel by Jeff Lemire. Have you seen the trailer?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sweet
Tooth. This is the one that's got Daniel Radcliffe in it, right?
No.
And there's a little baby and it's a...
I don't think that's Daniel Radcliffe, dude. I'm not sure.
I thought I saw his name in the credits.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to check that out. But anyway, what it is essentially, the story kind of goes that humans start to things happen like wars or whatever and disease, and then the next generation of kids are born with deformities, but they're all animal deformities.
Okay.
Kind of like that. But so this kid grows up with antlers. Right, so he's a human boy, but he's got antlers.
Yep.
And they are being hunted. So there's obviously the group of people out there, humans, who go, we hate these abominations, and they start hunting. So essentially it's him, and then this guardian bloke who comes along and is like, I'll help you get to where it's keep you safe and blah blah blah. And it's their journey. So it's out now. I think you can binge the whole season on Netflix. My in-laws have actually watched the first episode without us, so Danny and I got to play catch-up over the weekend and watch the first episode.
Cool.
I've never read the book myself. I hear good things. We've got more copies, like a compendium, coming in store in a couple of weeks. They're trying to get stock back in Australia really quick because it's hit Netflix. And this shits me about publishers at the moment, right? Fucking
get your shit together.
Oh, Robert Kirkman's a bad one for it. Him and Skybound through Image. Invincible.
Yes. They knew it was coming.
They knew it was coming. It's like, fucking put the book out. Oh, we put a small reprinting of it out. And it's gone like that. And then everyone's going, can we get Invincible? Sorry, we got it on back order. When's it coming out? Fucking no. And Kirkman will go,
You hopeless bastard.
here's another small They did it with The Boys. Fucking Dynamite keep doing it with The Boys. They'll do a small print run. We snavel it all up. People are coming in going, I want to get it. I want to read it. Boom, boom, boom. And then it's out of stock again. And it's like, fucking print enough. I can work this shit out. Why can't they?
I don't know, man. And they're the ones that get paid the big bucks for it too.
Yeah, apparently so. Well, Kirkman, look what he makes.
Well,
yes?
Read out
I was going to say, Scott said, I think Hiddleston as Bond would be a tough sell. Really, Scott? No. People are used to bulky Craig now, and though I think he's suave, I don't think any time he did a Bondy joke, people would just see quirky Loki. No, I disagree, Scott, because I think we need to probably go away from thug Bond and back to more dapper, debonair Pierce Brosnan, and I think Tom Hiddleston could pull off that Pierce Brosnan. I think people are at the stage they want to see a little bit more gadget, like the old Bonds. You know what I mean? And go back to that.
And I think Hiddleston's physicality is a lot more like a gymnast.
Yep.
You know, if you ever see the Olympics, you're like, well, those guys, they don't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
You know, they don't look. Yeah. While we're talking about The Boys, can I show you something that was released?
Of course you can, sir. What are you going to show us?
Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Jensen Ackles.
As Soldier Boy, coming up season 3 of The Boys.
Oh, look at that.
Do you know do you want to know a little interesting bit of news or bit of goss? People might not know. You know he went for the role of Captain America.
Yes.
He lost the role to
Chris
Evans. But the Marvel producers actually said, we've got this other role for you you'd be perfect for, and it's yours if you want it, Hawkeye. He knocked it back, and it went to Jeremy Renner.
Wow.
Jensen Ackles could have been Hawkeye.
That'd be a completely different movie.
And he passed on it.
That'd be...
You know when you put that picture up just then?
Yeah, let me bring it up again.
It'll happen again. Ready? Ready? Can you listen to that? Did you hear that? That was my wife at home going, she loves Supernatural. She loves Jensen Ackles, and I just know for a fact that she's just gone up a couple of decibels. My neighbours are going to be going, "What the fuck was that noise?"
I do like the costume, and they've really brought in that Captain America look about it. It looks like a uniform rather than a costume.
Could you imagine had he, like alternate universe time? What if he had have been cast as Captain America instead of Chris Evans?
Wow.
Would Avengers, would Captain America be
I don't know.
successful?
I really don't know. He doesn't seem to have that attitude that Chris Evans has.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon he could have pulled it off. But anyway,
it'll be a very darker
we'll never know.
Captain America.
We'll never know.
While we're showing you the costume, we better show you this as well.
What do you got?
The shield.
Oh, yeah, look at that. How cool does that look?
It's pretty. That is pretty.
So season 3 will be out sometime next year. And I know I, for one, can't wait to see that, Ginge. It'll be fantastic.
Yes.
Laura said Jensen Ackles fanning faith. So there you go. Jensen Ackles does that to the ladies.
They were saying that for Soldier Boy, they wanted someone that looked like Steve McQueen, but had the attitude of John Wayne.
Okay.
Like, wow.
And they went with Jensen Ackles.
What? Oh my God.
The locks will be changed. When I go home tonight, the wife will be, I heard what you said about Jensen Ackles.
Son of a bitch, it's over. You get the paperwork in the mail. You can sleep at the shop.
What else you got for me?
Can I show you just a little teaser from a movie called Kate?
Yeah.
It stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh, you know what? You've got a bit of a thing for it.
I admit it. Yeah.
Her as Huntress in Birds of Prey was a real surprise.
Yeah. Right. This is just a little teaser from the movie.
Yep.
It comes out in Netflix on my birthday.
I'm Kate. You're not gonna know I was here.
What do you reckon? It's only a teaser,
There's
isn't it?
fuck all in that trailer.
There is.
But you know what? You piqued my interest, sir. I'm
I
sitting
did.
there going, I want to watch that. That's gonna be interesting.
All right. So the premise of the movie is that she has 24 hours to take revenge on her murderer.
Yep.
On her murderer.
So
What's
she's-
happened is
So she's a ghost.
No, she's real, but he's fatally poisoned her, and it's going to kill her in 24 hours. She has 24 hours to live and take revenge on what's already happened.
Kind of a little bit like Crank.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love Crank. Crank was a great movie.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Yeah.
2 thumbs up. When's that come out, by the way?
September 10, my birthday comes out.
That's your birthday treat.
Yeah.
I don't have to get you a present.
No.
Netflix took care of it.
Check out some of the. Hi, Mary, if you're watching at home. Hey.
Good on you, Ginch. Good on you.
How
That's
are you?
good. Danny said, looks very interesting. Scratchy face. So, is that thinking face? What do you call it? I go scratchy face because I do
Scratchy
this.
face.
But thinking
Rather than
face.
the thinker.
Yeah, the thing. No, the thinker's this, Ginch.
Oh, yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, hear no evil, see no evil. That's the statues that people have of us.
Scott said, I've watched every season of Supernatural 3 times. The first 5 seasons about 10 times. Love it.
Cool.
I did the
Love it.
for effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else you got from it? Before I start showing some cool shit off.
While I just showed you that trailer, there's another trailer that came out a couple days ago. I say a couple days ago. It could be a week ago. It's another.
Could have been a month ago.
It's another female-led revenge film, and
Is this the one you sent me?
it looks freaking cool. The movie is called Gunpowder Milkshake.
Oh my god, you have to watch this trailer. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favour. Check it out.
I need to exchange some books.
Come.
Scarlett's kid. How is your mother?
I haven't seen her in 15 years.
Let's get you into a good book.
You'll need a Jane Austen. A Virginia Woolf.
And an Agatha Christie. For reading.
Sam, your talents are needed. Somebody stole from us.
Who's crazy enough to steal from the firm?
Is it done?
There's a change of plan. They have an 8-year-old girl. I can't leave her to die.
Sam, you killed the wrong people. You're no longer under our protection.
Some bad men are coming to hurt us. We have to go where it's safe. Hi, Mom.
Am I a grandmother?
God, no. Girls, I think I see a ghost.
We need weapons.
Give the kill order.
I'm gonna do terrible things to you girls.
We're gonna bring the sky down on their heads.
I'm gonna make a little noise.
So, what's the plan? I called as an Uber. Are you kidding me? Nope.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
If I get out of this alive, I'm coming for you. You are an incredibly impressive young woman. There's not a single person on earth I'd rather kill people with.
Thanks, Ma.
Are you a serial killer?
What?
You kill people.
Yes.
And you've killed more than one. That is serial.
It's more complicated than that.
Oh.
A redhead hero. Ginge, you're in heaven. Karen Gillan, how good is she?
Oh.
And that other lady in there, who was the original Silk Spectre in the Watchmen movie.
Carla Gugino.
How do you? I've always wondered. How do you say her name?
Gugino.
Ah, Gugino.
Gugino.
Thought you were about to do that.
G-O.
No, not the da. Not the da.
And Lena Headey?
Lena Headey.
Sorry.
Headey.
Doesn't that look amazing?
When does that come out?
July 15 comes out.
So we're not that far off it,
No.
really.
Paul Giamatti's in it as well.
I love Paul Giamatti acting.
I don't know about you, but I saw that trailer and I had to send it to you straight away, and we're like, holy shit, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have been doing anything, but I watched that trailer for you.
Laura's just commented, all I hear is Nebula.
Well,
Karen, yeah.
True. Ben. Hey, Benjamin. He's
Hey,
seen it,
dude.
right? Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm looking forward to that one too.
There's some great movies coming out.
Can I do a thing now?
Absolutely.
Can I do a thing?
Yeah.
Now, as I said, I teased it at the start of the show. Black Dog 3D printing here in Toowoomba. We're going to be putting in a range of these awesome, I guess you call them Steins? Themed Steins, but you don't actually drink out of them. You don't drink out of them. They are designed for a can.
Ooh.
Right, now check this one out. These are fantastic. These are beautifully 3D printed. These are all done based on like D&D guilds and characters and stuff like that. Races. I guess you'd say. Now they come with these. Look at this thing. Can you see this thing? Look at the detail. Can you see that? Now these are unpainted. You buy them $35 each. You buy them. You paint them up yourself.
They look cool.
And I have seen some photos of these painted. They look phenomenal. Now they are designed that you can fit a bottle of beer or your a bottle of premix. Your Kraken and Coke or whatever.
Or my Stollies or a
you and your Stollies
or a West Coast cooler would definitely go into this.
Ginge, you could definitely fit your West Coast cooler in there. Anyway, or these handy dandy little spaces, pop it on in there like that. Look at that, how easy is that? Any can. If you want to drink your pre-mixed rum and Coke, Scotch and Coke, or if you're going to be responsible while you're gaming and drink your soft drink.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew not included, but for gamers, you need a bit of energy, drink your Mountain Dew.
A bit of Jolt Cola. We need to bring that back.
Jolt Cola would be awesome. But anyway, this thing's hefty. Feel that. It is awesome.
I love the girth of the handle.
Yeah, but not only that. For the ladies, there's some more delicate. This is a gorgeous one. This has got like the dragon's tail there at the back end. Can you see that?
That's cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah, look in there. And the work on this is phenomenal. That's a little bit more dainty for the ladies if they want to have that, or anyone. Then you got this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the runes on that.
When I saw that, it reminded me of something Gimli would make.
Yeah.
From Lord of the Rings.
These are fantastic. So there's another 3 designs. And there's even more we can choose down the track. Now they come. He goes. Jonathan said, "Mate, I can make an insert to fit anything." There you go. But at the moment, they are perfect for your bottles or your cans. If you're a gamer or you just want something cool to have at home, so you can be sitting there watching your favourite show, swigging out of your Stein with your can or your bottle. Ginger, look, he's going to give it a. Look at those hands. You should be in a hand model, Ginger.
It's like the sale of the century. You're picking what you want to see in the gift shop.
Switch it over. Give another one.
I just want to point out, you can see the nails that they've used to hammer the horn into the side.
When these are painted, you have to see some of these. If you're a good painter, paint it yourself. Otherwise, there's tons of people around town that'll do it for you. Some gamers love doing this kind of thing as a side gig. Usually slip them a few bucks and they'll paint them up for you. And that's just one of the other ones. As I said, there's 3 other designs. We've got even more we can get.
Look, check out the tail. It's got like it looks like a dragon or a
How good is it?
tail with the little. Look at it.
They're just nice and hefty. So you don't have to be into gaming to enjoy these. But if you're a gamer, if you're a D&D fan, these are perfect for your D&D nights. Magic the Gathering, if you want to sit around while you're playing Magic and have your drink on the table. Perfect. Look at how cool those are. Now they retail, as I said, $35 each. unpainted, and you can then paint them up to your heart's desire.
That's
Some
cool,
of the
man.
paint jobs I've seen are amazing, but there is a lot of work that goes into these, and they
Yeah.
are fantastically done. Black Dog 3D printing, the fantastic Jonathan, and he'll take orders. So if they sell out and you choose one, you go, I want that one. He'll make them all up for
Cool.
you, seal them all up. As I said, not to be drunken out of. We don't recommend that. Use them for your bottles or your cans, stuff like that. There you go. How fantastic are those? I really wanted to push them on the show.
Or if you really wanted to, you could take it to work, and there's your pen holder at work. How awesome would that be, just sitting on your desk with
Yep.
the pens and the ruler
Yep.
hanging out the top of it?
I hadn't thought of that.
That'd be awesome, man. Can you imagine what kind of comments you would get if that was sitting on your desk at work?
Yep.
I mean, your desk at work is probably a little bit different from other people's desks at work. But yeah,
You impressed?
I am impressed. I
am
love
impressed.
the sculpt on that.
There you
yeah.
go. They are fantastic.
That's
so,
cool, man.
as I said, pop in. These will not be on our online store. They will be in store only. And you've got to come and have a squiz of these. They will be on display starting tomorrow morning.
Very cool.
Here at Kaboom Comics, where we film Geek Speak live every week. www.kaboomcomicsaustralia.com, your local Australian comic book shop.
That is very cool. Very cool. An image come across your desk last week, the week before, and
Are you spying on me again?
And you sent it to me, and
I'm trying to remember what this is about.
I don't want to say I filled the cup, but I filled the cup.
You do that all that often.
I'm sorry, but I have to show the ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, this is
Whoa,
an EG
whoa, whoa.
show.
Okay.
Oh,
Look at that.
Oh, I filled
Oh.
the cup, Jim.
Oh.
Now talk about it. Tell the fans.
Okay, so the director of the Flash movie has tweeted this image. Andy Muschietti.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the Keaton 1992 Batman Returns suit.
Yep.
Because it's got that, the sculpted chest and
It's very kind of Watchmen-esque.
Well, that's something I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
When we look at it, it's got that drop of blood on it.
Yep.
People are saying, yes. Do you think it's Watchmen related? Someone else brought up this.
Yeah, from the button.
The button.
Yep.
Which leads into the Flashpoint series.
Well, no, not really.
Up to the new 52 series.
Doomsday Clock, actually.
And then, yeah.
Because that's the smiley button from Watchmen.
And the Doomsday Clock, from what I understand, it brought in
the Watchmen universe to the DC universe. Doc Manhattan has been manipulating a lot of the time stuff in the DC comics for the last few years during Rebirth and New 52, and this was their way of tidying up the universe, going, yeah, he was pulling all the strings behind the scenes. If you haven't read Doomsday Clock, let me read it. Here's one I prepared earlier. We have it in stock at the moment. It's the complete collection, all 12 issues wrapped into one. Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, fantastic read. I absolutely loved it. And Batman in it has the good symbol on the normal bat symbol. That one. That, which they haven't had in comics for a while. So, yeah, there you go. Doomsday Clock. That's right there.
And from what I understand, the next series after all that was the New 52 series.
No, New 52 was 10 years ago, buddy.
Oh, okay.
No.
Where was Flashpoint in relation to New 52?
Way back.
Because what people are saying is Flashpoint is going, well, they're taking aspects of Flashpoint, they're taking aspects of the button.
Yeah, it's
and they're using it to sort of re-engineer the DC cinematic universe.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you got to get it right. It's the cinematic universe.
Yep.
So it's not a complete take from Doomsday Clock. It's not a
They're
complete
just
take
picking
from
what they want.
And Marvel did that with a lot of their stuff
Well,
too.
yeah.
There's bits and pieces they picked everywhere to throw in. They bit from the Ultimates, bit from here, bit from there. And they threw it all together and made the MCU. That's what DC's doing with this.
Cool.
So, but I'll tell you what, Michael Keaton in Flashpoint, you had me. And then you release that kind of thing, you definitely have me.
And what they're still saying is that Michael Keaton, it's not his blood because they're talking about him being a mentor to the DC cinematic universe.
Exactly. When he utters the words, I'm Batman, you can bend me over and take me. Not you.
Whoa!
Not you.
Whoa! Whoa!
Fuck, I said this was a PG-13
gosh.
show tonight, and look what happened. I dragged it down to the gutter, Ginge.
In other news, Helen said Paul is hoping for a Star Wars themed mug.
Jonathan, can we look into that? There might be a design down the track. Try and do some
That'd be
like
cool.
Star Wars ones. I'd actually
With
love.
a lightsaber as the
Eventually, imagine getting a really cool solid one and having like a bat symbol on it or something
Yeah.
like that. Hey. What do we got there? He said, Scott said, don't do it, DC. You don't have to compete. You don't have competent enough directors, writers, or producers to pull this off. Hit the eject button now. Scott, you're not confident of DC being able to pull this off.
Not without Snyder.
I'll be honest with you.
Zack Snyder.
I keep hearing things about the Batman, the Robert Pattinson thing.
Oh, I did see. Yes,
There's a lot of now. Look, it is rumor, but there's a lot of rumor. Apparently, Warner Brothers have gone not happy with this. They've seen because it's wrapped up filming.
Yep.
It's in post production. I think they've looked at some of the rough cuts and gone, So
But what I don't understand is they greenlit it. The script come across their desk and they went.
What you have to remember is, right, Warner Brothers and DC, since all this stuff started to where we are now, it's been bought by AT&T.
Well, yes.
Right? There have been multiple changes. Departments have been absorbed by others.
Yep.
People who were in charge are no longer in charge. They got a golden handshake to go bye-bye, and things have changed. So the people who are in the company now, who have kind of been worked their way up or whatever else, and have suddenly found themselves in a position, have gone, who the fuck greenlit that?
That's a piece
Who said that was going to work? So I don't know.
And some of the stuff I'm hearing from the Sparkly one just.
The Sparkly one. He's apparently a bit of a douche.
He doesn't seem that committed to the role.
He's a douche.
He doesn't seem that committed to the role.
Well, I was going to say something about. Did you see that little teaser of it was an like a dark shot and it panned up, and it's like a costume, going up, and then you hear Zach Levi going, "Yeah, you think someone would have put a light on for this?"
What you mean? This one?
Why is it so dark? Probably would have been a good idea to have like one light on.
Oh. I love him as Shazam. I'm going to say, my wife has a thing for Zach Levi.
She does.
Yeah, that's her. Henry Cavill and Zach Levi are her two Hollywood hall passes.
Both of them.
Yeah, you're allowed to have more than one Hollywood hall.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
What, you don't?
Why?
My fucking dude, I've got like a Refidex full of Hollywood hall passes.
But what's the rules on that? Like if she walked into your house at home, whoever was on that hall pass, and said, "Todd, time to go."
Yeah, there's an agreement you make with your significant other, your wife,
how
your partner,
long are you allowed
spouse.
to go for? Are you allowed to go for months, years? Or?
No, it's a Hollywood hall pass. It's a one-time deal. You get to
only once.
Yeah.
What if she comes back next week? You're not allowed to say yes again.
Sorry, been there, done that.
It's just once.
That's
how it works.
That's how it works. Have you not ever looked at the rules of Hollywood hall pass?
Well, Anastasia hasn't rang me yet, so I don't know.
And if she ever does, you get one shot, buddy. One shot. You fuck it up.
But what if I'm having a bad day?
Bad luck.
And I just...
It's a one and done deal, sir. Yeah. Right? It's one and done. So that's why you should always make sure your breath's pretty good and you wear clean underpants.
You
and stuff
should
like
always
have a breath mint and wear clean underwear. Just in case you ever meet, as if we can meet them over here in Australia. Although, in saying that,
I am going to Byron Bay next week. I may see some celebrities.
Hemsworth, a friggin' Zac Efron. You may see. Where's Mark Wahlberg? Is he in Sydney or?
But
he's somewhere here in Australia. Mark Wahlberg. You might see.
Matt Damon is there as well.
Yeah. If we had been in Brisbane last weekend, and if we were marathon runners, we would have run into, or at least jogged beside, probably Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Viggo Mortensen was there as well.
He wasn't running, I don't think. He was just a support crew for...
Because they're all down there making that movie about the soccer kids that were stuck
trapped in the Thailand cave.
Yeah.
It's a Ron Howard film.
Yeah. A friend of ours is working on it.
Yes. But anyway, so that whole Hollywood... It could happen nowadays, because they're all coming over here to film in Australia.
Well, I was about to say, I might actually hear your wife from here with the image that I'm about to show.
Really?
Yeah. You keep your ears out, can you hear it?
Oh, yep. And I'll tell you what, how good does that costume look on him?
It does look good.
That motherfucker worked out, didn't he? Like Zach Levi was all that kind of good-looking geeky guy, but now he's ripped geeky guy.
Really? I think that's all sculpted.
It's not.
That's not him.
Dude, he went into the gym. He really worked out for it.
But did you see that they were talking about the chest emblem doesn't glow?
No.
that shot.
Unlike the other film, this is a different costume, and it's obviously for Black Adam.
And then
the film.
and then someone tweeted back to the director, "How come it doesn't light up?" And he goes, "It will."
Patience, Padawan.
Yeah,
Patience.
it doesn't come out until 2023.
Yeah, but long lead time.
Yes.
Long lead time. I reckon it must be pretty special effect heavy.
Well, they were saying that they were really scared with COVID that the kids were going to grow up too old for the movie, to act in the movie.
Yeah.
So they filmed it as quick as they can, but it's still another 2 years away.
Do you know, what's done my head in this week was seeing photos of Harrison Ford on set for Indiana Jones.
Yep.
And I looked at it and went, are you going to de-age him digitally for something?
I don't know, because we're all seeing all these images of like a Nazi gold train.
Yeah. Now, where was Crystal Skull set?
It was set in the 50s.
But the Nazis were defeated, but there were Nazis in that movie. Weren't there at the start?
No, that was the Russians.
I thought,
Because the Cold War is the 1950s.
I thought Kate Blanchett played.
No, she was Russian.
Was she?
Yes.
I thought she was a Nazi in it.
That was how bad the accent was that she was supposed to be Russian.
Oh,
Yes.
I did not enjoy Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Because we were watching it and they're going, it's not aliens, it's not aliens, it's not aliens.
Oh, fuck it, it's aliens.
I'm like, it could have been anything.
Indiana Jones should always be a religious icon.
I did, yeah. I
You know
agree.
what I mean? That they're
100%
after or
agree.
something.
Let's forget about Temple of Doom.
Scott said they're Russians, just incredibly Nazi. Yeah.
Todd did not see that comment
I
coming.
knew you were going to do it. We had an agreement you wouldn't do it on the show.
Oh, shit.
We had a gentleman's agreement and you...
It's out the window. But that's what it looks like. All these photos we're seeing from Scotland,
Have you seen
they're
him?
Germans and Nazis.
He is old.
Oh, yeah.
He cannot... Are they going to de-age him, or are they like putting? Are they going to bulldog clip and then pull his face back and clipped it here?
What I'm concerned about is
do your Indiana Jones.
Pedant man.
Every time it gets me.
Like what I'm thinking is this Nazi train is like the beginning of the movie before the quest starts. It's like the flashback at the beginning. You think? Maybe. Like
I fucking hope so.
Like. You know
we're going to go and see it regardless.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We will be there.
Oh.
We will go and see it.
But they're saying this is the fifth and final Indiana Jones.
Is it?
But if this makes money, it's not going to be the last.
You don't. Well, I'd love to see him cast someone like Chris Pratt and have young and take on more adventures and have him because he looks the part.
And I loved the young Indiana Jones TV show when he was a teenager and a little bit older. Sean Patrick Flannery.
Sure, that's right.
When he was fighting in World War I.
Boondock Saints.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
That's the tie-in together.
But then look at that. Perfect. That worked out so well. Funko. Are you Funko Pop collectors at home? We've got a number of them. You've got a number of them.
I do
I've
have a
bought you
number of
some
them.
cool ones
Yes,
over the years,
yes,
haven't I?
yes.
That's what buddies do. Hey, bud. These are brand spanking new. This is the first one in the series. Am I holding that up there all right? These are Funko's new iconic comic book homage.
How about I hold it up
Can you?
so that you can be on camera while you're talking?
My pretty face. These are brand spanking new. This is the first one that's released, and it's like a classic Soups, the original Golden Age Soups, and there's a reprint of the original cover. Now, see that thing that comes in? You're like, that's an awfully big box. Is that plastic? Is that just regular plastic?
Oh God!
That's the display case.
Holy hell!
It comes in its display case, so you can just take it out of the box, pop it straight on a shelf. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. It's on display. What's on the price there? 35, isn't it?
Oh, 30.
Oh, 30. There you go.
No, let's say it's 35 and I get a commission.
There you go. These are brand new. They're not on our online store yet. They only came in late this afternoon, so I haven't had a chance to actually throw them on the online store. Stock's a bit limited at the moment, but if you do want to get one, get in and grab one. Come in tomorrow. We're open to 1 o'clock here at the Boom
Comment
Pod.
below and we'll put one away.
Now, talk is they're going to do a Batman homage, where it'll be Batman swinging, and it'll be the
with
Golden
the purple
Age
gloves,
Golden
and
Age
the
Batman.
weird ears out to the side.
Sensation Comics with Wonder Woman. Hopefully they'll do like Green Lantern and Flash down the
Cool,
track. But they're kicking off with DC ones. There's been no word on Marvel ones yet, but how freaking cool is that? I love it. Pops, more pops. These are, I said, can you hear that?
That's solid. That's not. Yeah,
it's
that's
even
not
stamped
cheap.
with like pop and that up the top there. You can't see that on the because it's too glary. But there you go. I won't sit that in front of the microphone. It'll dull our voices.
A lot of people at home go, that'd make a vast improvement.
Paul said, how many in the series? We don't know yet, Paul, because this is the first one. They haven't actually said how many they're going to do.
Well, if it's pop, it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, so comic homage, like pop vinyls, they are fantastic, and the DC superhero ones to kick it off with. How cool is that?
Helen commented about Indiana Jones. She said de-aging will be so many types of wrong.
Yeah, I know, I agree with you, Helen, if they do it wrong.
Yeah.
If they do it all right...
If they do it Marvel...
And not the whole film, but maybe if they do flashbacks and de-aging just at the start.
At the start, yeah.
And then you kind of flash forward to now and he's older. It'd be a little bit more believable.
It's got to be the 50s again. I mean, the same as Crystal Skull. You know?
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But even then, between Crystal Skull and now, he's aged a fucking lot.
Yeah. It's not the 60s. Like, he's not going to be walking around London in the 60s with Austin Powers walking past him.
No, he won't be. Yeah, Benjamin's tuned in again. Ben, I think it's popped up 3 times. Are you in and out, or is your internet playing up? It's good to see you back here.
Hey, dude.
And Paul just said, buy 5 and get 5 free deal. No, Paul, no.
Ixnay on the...
Cheeky, Paul, cheeky.
On the refree.
Now, I was going to say, breaking news.
Hang on.
Is that my breaking news thing?
Let me know if you're going to do something like this so that I can put together some sort of breaking news.
Do a breaking news noise sound.
No.
You work in news. Do something. Don't, monkey, don't. In breaking, well, that was a bit flamboyant at the end.
Well, I mean, it's showmanship.
Fucking showmanship.
It's Friday night. It's Friday night. We need to go.
Shall I up the showmanship?
Okay.
Breaking news. That might have been too much showmanship.
Hang on.
I went to sprinkle some showmanship and the lid come off and it all tipped.
Once you're done, I'll do some Hollywood news after you do it.
Okay, yeah. I have to go out of something here. I'm going to go out and go back in.
Aren't you glad you tuned back in for Geeks Beat Live on Friday night here at Kaboom Comics?
Okay, Todd McFarlane news this afternoon. It broke big TV news for Todd McFarlane.
Yes.
It's a tick of approval. Spawn spin-off series Sam and Twitch is getting a TV series from the Mayor of Easttown producers and Todd McFarlane. He's also executive producing. So it's been given the green tick. They are going to start pre-production, like casting and all that kind of stuff.
Very cool.
Now, it's the company. Now, it's very weird. It's all lowercase. WIIP is the company who makes Mayor of Easttown.
And that's supposed to be a really good show, that.
Yeah. People are raving about it. I haven't watched it yet. It's on the list. Got to watch it. But this company, WIIP, or lowercase, they are the company. They have gone, yes, we're doing Sam and Twitch.
Cool, man.
So it's been announced by Forbes, Bleeding Cool, Deadline, CBR, Collider, Hollywood Reporter. They've all run with it this afternoon, and McFarlane couldn't help himself. He had to tweet it and Instagram it, and I gushed like a schoolgirl. I was like,
And this is a series slash property that they've been trying to get up and running for ages. Sam and Twitch.
Yep.
And it was always going to be kind of like a Dark Seven type movie where Spawn was just in the shadows.
Like an urban legend type deal. But anyway, it's coming out as a TV series. So Mayor of Easttown's on HBO Max. I'm not sure where, and McFarlane has a history with HBO Max because that's where the Spawn cartoon was in the 90s. Was over at HBO. It was one of the early HBO Max things, the animated series.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance that it'll end up on HBO Max, and that's the potential for us over here to be binge, maybe. But anyway, that's down the track. It hasn't been cast. It's just been announced.
Yeah.
So that's our breaking news.
That's a really good reporter voice that you've been character you've been working on.
Oh, thank you.
Because I've been working on like a Hollywood news reporter type character.
Yeah, give us a go at it.
Well, you just have to ask me about anything that's happening in Hollywood or
what's happening in Hollywood today?
Oh, Lindsay Lohan. And that's how he answers every question. Like ask me about
Who's on the red carpet this week?
oh, Lindsay Lohan.
Is that your answer for everything? Is it
For
gonna be fucking
everything.
Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, for everything.
What if she's not there? What if it's something completely different?
Oh, Lindsay Lohan.
Wasn't there, but
No. That's way too much effort. Way too much effort.
way too much.
While we're talking Lindsay Lohan,
Yeah.
can we talk other dinosaurs that are?
She's younger than us, I think. What are you saying about us? Tread carefully.
The new poster for the new Jurassic World movie has come out.
God, you know I don't like Jurassic Park stuff. But anyway, for those who do, there you go. That's the new poster, is it?
Yeah, it's a shot.
Mosquito.
It's a shot of a mosquito sucking the blood out of a dinosaur, and if you know your history of the original Jurassic Park,
Yep.
that's how they got the blood, because the mosquito then falls into liquid amber from a tree.
Yep.
And it preserves it.
Yep.
And then 65 million years later, they dig it up, get the blood out of it, make it into a dinosaur.
There you go.
So
Great. When's that come out?
yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. It means that we're going to have to go watch Fast and Furious 9. Because there's going to be a 5-minute teaser.
What do you mean? Oh, we have to go and watch. We were going to watch it anyway.
No,
we can't help
weren't.
ourselves.
No, we weren't. Fast and Furious 9. They're going into space. Like, really? What happened to street racing in the first movie?
You've got to keep upping the ante each movie, Ditch.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
God.
Really?
Has anyone got an update on when the Ghostbusters is coming out, by the way? Are we still getting it July, beginning of July? Or
There's been a lot of talk and a lot of information coming out recently. There was a video that came out just the other day because it was Ghostbusters Day.
Yep.
Everyone thought it was going to be a trailer. No, it wasn't.
Now that's a missed opportunity for marketing and merchandising, isn't
Just saying.
It was Ghostbusters Day, and everyone's like, come on, you're going to drop a new trailer, aren't you? No.
It was just a video with Ivan Reitman and his son talking about
Jason,
making
the director of the new one.
And he was saying about how he's making the new one and his dad is sitting over his shoulder while he's making it.
Yeah.
And I was...
Do you reckon it'd be like, let's just set this scene up and I want you to do blah, blah, blah. Do you reckon in the background you just hear Ivan go, You know that thing dads do? They don't want to comment. They're like, I'll just let you do it. You do it. But you hear that kind of, and you just
You'd be like, I better do that again. But
what have I done, Dad? Well, nothing. Do what you want to. Do what you want to.
just shift that lie that way.
I always said if I had kids, I'd probably do the same thing. It'd be just like, look, Dad, I've done this.
You need to clear something in your throat, Dad.
Nothing. Just do what you're doing.
I was thinking that as well. But what he said is he enjoyed the experience because there was a couple of days where his dad was on set.
Scott has said November 11, 2021 is the latest release date. Where did you see that, Scott? Because that is a massive bump. Well,
COVID has kicked it so
But
much.
it was bumped to July this year because of COVID. They reckon by then everything was going to be good.
I don't know, man. I'm not...
This is
I'm not
another.
Sony.
This better not be a Wonder Woman 84.
No, I don't think
where
so.
they kept bumping it because it was so shit.
No, I don't think it's going to be.
Because I tell you, if it comes out and it's poo, we're writing.
No, I don't think it's going to be. Anyway, so he was talking about when his dad on set. He said there was one scene in particular, and he had all the kids in a scene.
Yep.
And he was trying to get a particular performance out of this one kid, and they did multiple takes trying to get this performance. And he said the kid did one scene, and I'm like, I think that's that. I'm going to go watch it on the monitor. And he goes walking back to watch it on the monitor, and before he gets there, his dad goes, "You got it."
Really?
And I'm like, well, yeah.
If Ivan Reitman says you've got it, you roll with it.
He said, all right, let's move on.
If someone asks if you're a god, you say
yes.
We were only saying the other day, weren't we? I don't know where we were walking and we were talking.
Yep.
And we were talking about, kids. Like a lot of people go, the old kids don't like the old. And I'm like, bullshit. Right? My nieces and nephews, my sister has put on the classic 2 Ghostbuster movies.
Yep.
They love them. They will watch them repeatedly throughout the year. And they even ask, they go, Mum, can we put on Ghostbusters tonight? She played them the remake with the old lady team of Ghostbusters.
What is it? Ghostbusters Answer the Call.
The kids did not enjoy it.
Yeah?
And you said to me the other night, we were talking about this, we were walking along chatting, And you said, you know what? You've seen it. I haven't, but you have, and you went, there's not a quotable line or that catchphrase from it.
Yep.
That you go, the minute you say, you go, Ghostbusters or something, you know.
Exactly. Who are you going to call?
Die Hard, fucking, you know, Yippee-ki-yay, and...
Yeah.
Like
there's not one scene from that movie that I could tell you, and then you would go, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the effects were pretty cool. I like the effects, but obviously the effects are going to be better 30 years after.
Because we've got all the modern CGI stuff and all that.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know. I look and I go, a lot of modern movies are like that. They don't have those iconic catchphrases or lines that you just go, I know what that's from immediately.
Quantity over quality.
I feel the need. The need for speed. And I don't even like that movie, but I can quote that line. You know?
You just didn't like
Get to the chopper.
You just didn't like the volleyball scene.
No, I just don't like that.
Our mate Gibbo did.
Yeah, Gibbo, if you're watching, we know you love that scene.
Scott said the Ghostbusters has been bumped 3 times now.
And he said he had it wrong. That's the US release date, December 2nd for us here in Australia. So if we actually see it, it'll be a Christmas miracle. I'm not trying to be too harsh, but
no,
you know,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I'm not bitter.
No, not at all.
It's the pointy end of the show.
It is, but there's...
Love hearts. Have you enjoyed watching us back here tonight? Have you missed us? Send us some love hearts on the screen. I want to see some love hearts coming through. Gee, there's lots of laughy faces.
Oh.
I'm seeing a thumbs up, a couple of thumbs up. Where's the love hearts, people?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there you go. Now the love hearts come through.
Oh, shucks.
Love yous all.
The new trailer for Masters of the Universe came out today. It kind of looks good. It kind of looks good. We're not going to play it because the song is very prominent through it. And last time we did that,
we will get pinged. We will. So we can't play the trailer.
Yeah.
But
look up He-Man, Masters of the Universe. What is it? Revelations.
Because the song is pretty catchy. I need a hero. But anyway, it looks really, really good.
It looks really cool.
I'm bummed that we can't show it in the thing. But yeah, Facebook's really cracked down on music at the moment.
And YouTube will cut us off straight away. So we can't show it. So yes, Paul, He-Man trailer for the new series. It looks really cool. I love that they haven't done a Thundercats Go and cartoony da-da.
Paul's gone muted. No, it's not the same, Paul, because there's actually lines in it as well.
Yeah.
You need to. We can't do it.
But it does look really cool. So look it up on YouTube.
Can't miss it. Did you post it on Geekspeak today?
I'm not sure if I did.
If not, we will post it. But yeah, as I said, like you filled the cup on that one.
I did, and
Paul said mute it and sing it yourself. No one wants that, Paul. No one.
That's something we probably could do in the future: is get a trailer and just do our own version of the audio.
You know what? You've been. We're 40 in a short amount.
Hey!
In about
how dare you?
In about 2.5 months.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? In about 2.5. Breaking news.
Oh, Lindsay Lohan.
We are 40 in about 2.5 months. And we can't travel, we can't do... We were originally meant to be in Vegas for our 40th.
Yeah.
And then we was like, we can't go overseas. We'll go to Melbourne. And then we're like, nope.
What did you want to do? Have you thought about what you want to do for your birthday?
No, I know. But I know what you want to do.
Yes.
And we're saying we usually do a combined thing if we're here in Toowoomba. And we're going to run with your suggestion, I think. And you want to do a Korean food and karaoke.
Yeah, there's a place in town where they have...
Kajuku.
They have... little rooms sectioned off and,
karaoke,
and like 10-15 people can do little karaoke in just and I thought, what would be greater than getting drunk and going and singing Mr. Big to Be With You? Like,
I can think of many fucking things.
Like that's the kind of stuff dreams are made of, right? Yeah.
But anyway, we've said, I was discussing it with a mate today, and I said that was your suggestion, and he was like, well, are we going to do it? I said, yeah, for Ginge, we'll do that. He said something, he goes, what do you want to do? And I went, I don't actually want to fucking acknowledge that I'm 40 this year.
Really?
Because I can't go, I always travel overseas on the birthdays that end in 5 or 0. Right?
The milestone.
The milestones.
No, we're not singing The Gambler.
Anyway, I can't travel.
I had a bad experience.
I can't travel for this one.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know whether I really want to celebrate it. But then you all suggested karaoke, and you did say to me, like, dude, I want to get up and sing Mr. Big to Be With You. Let's duet it. And I was like, okay. So that's what we're going to do.
Hold on, little girl. Show me what he's done to you. Stand up, little girl.
That's about all we're giving you tonight.
Broken heart can't be that bad.
Has anyone give us some thumbs up for Ginger's rendition of Mr. Big to be with you just there?
While we're waiting
I want
for
to see
that,
thumbs up, people.
while we're waiting for that, Helen, thank you, Wade. Shucks. Oh, was that in response to
You're
when
not singing
The Gambler?
We're singing Love Hearts. Oh, there's the thumbs up.
Hey, this is something that you probably haven't seen. I don't think many people have seen.
I haven't seen a lot of shit.
It popped up yesterday on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
It's the cover of a script that starts shooting this month. Check this out. Fletch. Confess Fletch.
Okay, now who is going to be playing Fletch?
I'm going to put you on camera so that you can respond to this.
Oh, of course you are. Who's playing Fletch?
John Hamm.
That's an unusual casting.
John Hamm.
I think of Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm thinking, okay, who out there is a bit like a modern day version of Chevy Chase? And there's a few comedians that would come to mind. And John Hamm, as an actor, was not one of them.
But you've not seen any of his comedy stuff that he's done?
Yeah, I've watched something with him in where he was in a slight funny role recently. I can't think what it was. But anyway, I have, yeah.
Fletcher's they're calling it a reboot, so it's not a remake of anything.
Yep.
They're actually using a book as the premise for the movie.
Yep.
And what's weird is in this book, it's after the Fletch movie, where he becomes a millionaire with all this artwork. So he's no longer a reporter.
Yep.
I
don't know whether I'm going to be into this.
He's going to be overseas.
We'll go.
I mean, it's going to be different.
We'll go and watch it. Have you got anything else to show us before we flip out of here for the night?
I just wanted to say that the bloke that directed Superbad is going to direct it.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be all right. That could be all right.
Yeah. I think I've just about finished everything that. Oh.
Have you got a trailer?
Oh no.
No.
I've got an image.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
Is this image real? You're always asking me. Is this?
I can't see it. Show it to me, and I'll tell you. What's that from?
That's Black Adam.
Oh, I think that is real. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That came out this week, and
Did
it's
it?
like we're only going to give you a bit of a teaser.
Oh, mate, they're good at teasing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. There you go. Don't forget Kaboom Comics. These are on sale starting tomorrow. These fantastic Steins for these awesome designs of Steins. That rhymes. Oh my God, I'm a poet. I didn't fucking know it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Really?
Like toads. We're going to become millennials.
Ooh, Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan's not a fucking millennial, dude.
I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest.
Don't forget, Awesome Pop, the new Pop vinyls there. We talked about Doomsday Clock. If you've never read that, that's available on the online store right now. www.kaboomcomicsaustralia.com, the home of Geek Speak Live.
Before we go, we've got a bit of memorabilia. I've been going through my bloggings and getting rid of stuff.
Yep.
I found the script for our first movie, Legend of a Myth.
Oh, geez, really?
That is the original script.
Holy dooly.
Where it was a 24-hour competition in Toowoomba.
Yeah.
And it was using old video cameras where you could only record, stop, record. You couldn't edit.
You and I sat and wrote this script, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've actually, if you see on the script, you can actually see numbers where we've gone through and we're like, shit, we need to film that. We need to film that next. We need to film that.
We did, yeah. Oh, that's a blast.
So that'll be on the Kaboom Comics website.
No, we're not selling our memorabilia.
We will be able to sign that for $14.95.
You know how Kevin Smith has got a like in his comic shop.
Yep.
There's a whole chunk of it dedicated to memorabilia from his movies and that.
Yep.
We were thinking of doing that here at Kaboom Comics.
Really?
But the toilet's already got a ton of stuff in there.
You son of a bitch!
Hey, I'm in all those movies with you. Half of it's my memorabilia here as well. And even I'm like, I don't know where I'd put all that.
Son of a...
Love your work, Ginge.
I still have that padded bra if you want that as well.
Probably need that again.
Ooh, Lindsay Lohan.
Anyway, thank you to my co-hostess with the mostest, Mr. Wade Copson on the pots and the pans.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, give him love hearts, give him all these little excited faces.
Hello.
What are those faces? Are they shocked faces? Ooh faces. I don't know, I can't work out half these emojis because we're nearly 40. Anyway, There you go. Now, we're away next week. I'm in Brisbane. I'm going to the Evergreen Festival at Mount Tambourine.
Cool.
Next Friday. You're away on holidays
I will
as
be
well, so we're both on holiday.
I'm going to go scout out some locations in Byron Bay and see if we can bring back...
Hemsworth.
Well,
You're away on holiday.
Matt Damon.
You're doing a week's holiday. I'm doing a long weekend. I'm actually away from work next Friday through to the following Monday. So yeah, we won't be podcasting. We're both doing some cool stuff. We'll be back, I think, the Friday after. So make sure we'll post about it on the page so you know where we are.
We'll be here.
Where we're at. I haven't been drinking today either. Like,
Really?
That's water. I'm trying to rehydrate. Smell it. That's water.
Ew.
It's water.
Ew.
I'm on a
Who are you?
I'm on a hydration.
I was explaining to someone this today that our bouncing back and forth is kind of like Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, I'm the Dean Martin. You're the Jerry Lewis.
Absolutely. That's how I see it as well.
Great.
Because you drink and I talk shit and make noises.
And you always do that, hey, pretty lady. And it bugs me when you do it at like 2 o'clock in the morning outside my window.
Hey, you know, sometimes it gets a laugh.
Bridget tuned in right at the end. Bridget said, I'm mumble decades older than nearly 40. There you go. We don't ask about age around here. Anyone can enjoy Geek Speak because we're all geeks no matter what our ages
Absolutely.
are.
Hopefully you've enjoyed catching up with us once again.
As I said, thank you to my co-host with the most. I'm off to go and check the football scores because I think the Cowboys have probably lost tonight anyway, but we'll go and check it. I've been your host, Todd Bailey. You've been watching Geek Speak live. Stay geeky. See you next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.